Guys, welcome back. This is Modern Man here today, and today we are back playing some Boros Hatebears and Modern. This deck is a blast, and it's a nice change up from your normal Death and Taxes, Mono White, Hatebears, whatever they're calling it these days. Feels like to me every deck has like 10 different names, but it's red white, get your opponent with some taxing spells like Leonin Arbiter and Thalia. But let's go ahead and jump right into the game. We are back again playing against Mr. Pre-Science, and I'm assuming they're still playing Jund. And the last time I played them, I was actually playing, what deck was it? Not Jund this time. I was playing Blue-White Eldrazi and Taxes. Opponent leads on Flooded Strand. That is not normally what they're playing. Well, we'll lead on Inspiring Vantage and pass turn. Mr. Pre-Science. You still out there watching my videos, guy? If you are, let me know down below. Really appreciate it. You know, you've been around for a while. You've been around probably since the beginning, and I appreciate it. Blue-white control, huh? Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and play Battlefield Forge, cast Thalia. I don't think I want to play Leonin Arbiter here. I'm just not super interested in that. And if they have a path for our Thalia, it now costs 1 extra mana. I also appreciate playing Mr. Pre-Science. Because he's a fast player. Really appreciate it sometimes, you know. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys notice, I do a lot of cutting when my opponent takes a while. But sometimes I have to stop the video like 8, 9 times a game. And it's just, I get that you're thinking, I get it. That's how good Magic players play. But sometimes, you know, you don't have to think about what you're going to cast every other turn. I mean, Spell Queller as a blocker? Well, I guess we can bolt the Spell Queller. I feel like that's what they wanted me to do, which makes me feel really weird about doing that. But if they're willing to throw it out like that, I think I have to. Next turn we can play Arbiter and Tech Edge one of their lands. Probably their Colonnade. Since they played the Spell Queller into me attacking last turn, now I'm a little scared to attack, to be honest. But I think we'll go ahead and do it anyways. Actually, let's go ahead and cast Leonin Arbiter main phase 1 to see what they do about it. Because if they don't do anything, or if they immediately kill it, I might actually just slam my second Leonin Arbiter. Depending on what their play is. Gets an island. Leonin Arbiter resolve. We'll go ahead and play our Tech Edge. And that way if they path our Thalia, we can search. Attack for the Thalia. Path the Thalia. That's fine. Ah, that's awkward. Well, we'll just write that off as I didn't want to fetch anyways. I'm going to Tech Edge their Colonnade. Pass turn. Flooded Strand, sure. That's a Selfless Spirit. Play Plains. Let's go ahead and cast Selfless Spirit. That way if they have a bolt, we can protect our Leonin Arbiter. So it's not a bolt. It might actually just be a path. Let's cast another Leonin Arbiter. Snapcaster. That's fine. We're going to path something. Probably our Leonin Arbiter. That's fine. Right now they're actually getting more of an advantage off of their Arbiter than we are. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, they're cracking, they're fetching an Arbiter, but my Arbiter's not in play, as it turns out. Go ahead and pass turn. I think they're actually playing the Jeskai Flash deck, which is a very interesting deck. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it may make an appearance on the channel sometime soon. So if you guys are looking for that deck, you know, let me know down below. It's definitely in my... I have a deck list put together. I just don't have the money right now. Go ahead and take 2, go to 18. And now we're at the point where we got to watch out for Cryptic. So we don't want to play our spells main phase 1 anymore. And them attacking with Snapcaster tells me they have probably some kind of removal spell here. Opponent goes to 11. White. I guess that doesn't matter. Let's go white. Colorless. Cast Blade Splicer. Is it a cryptic draw a card? Is that what's happening here? Feel like we just walked in, or are playing into the cryptic draw a card, but we don't really have a choice. Cryptic counterspell, draw a card. Yep. Actually, I think I want to bolt their Snapcaster here so they can't Restoration Angel it. Pass turn. And I also, about the speed problem, that's one of my biggest problems in Magic as a player. Is I've lost many games that are winnable if I would just slow down and think. Even you guys pointed out in the comments when I misplay. So that's what we're going to be working on as we just draw infinite lands in this deck. Let's go ahead and attack for 4. I got a Flashed in Restoration Angel, Spell Queller. That's fine. Blocks the Arbiter. Do I want to save it? Probably not. Opponent goes to 9. Let's go ahead and play Flicker Wisp and blink our planes. You got Mana Leak, Remand. Logic Knot. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered if we played our land there. They could have just done it for more than 2 then. So now I think this game is very hard to win. I think that was the turn. That something had to happen for us. Them attacking with their Spell Queller also gives me a sign that they probably have a way to kill our Selfless Spirit. Drew a Ghost Quarter. That's not great. Well, I don't think we cannot attack with our Selfless Spirit. I feel like a Restoration Angel or another Spell Queller coming. Electrolyze. Well, I'm going to sack it. Do they still get a draw a card? They do. Okay. Let's go ahead and just play our Mountain pass turn. Extra Flooded Strand goes to 8. What are we looking to draw? If we can land a Pia, that would be good. Opponent attacks us down to 13. Aether Vial. Ugh. Just some horrendous draws, really. Play the Aether Vial. Go ahead and pass turn. We still don't have anything going on. Snapcaster. Will we flash them back? Electrolyze, maybe? Yep. Flashback Electrolyze. They could have, like, Cryptic bounced our Aether Vial, draw a card. But I think they're trying to actually just win. Which makes sense. That's generally what you want to do in this game. We go to 11. We're now on a 3-turn clock. Opponent goes to 7. I still think P is the draw. Flooded Strand, sure. Go down to 7. Put a counter on it. Another Aether Vial. We're just going to go scoop it up. Okay, game 2. I actually like Avalanche Riders against the control decks, just so I can, sometimes they keep greedy hands and I can hit one of their lands. Linvala's not great. Wear Tears aren't great. Molten Rains, yeah, maybe. Core Firewalkers, no. Thalia, probably. Stony Silence, no. Rest in Peace, probably. Especially since they're playing Logic Knot. Can probably trim some number of removal spells. It's probably bolts, to be honest. Like 2 bolts and a path. No, let's just cut 3 bolts. Bolt's a lot less effective against decks that are trying to... Well, actually, bolt's not bad because they have Spell Queller. I don't know what other card I would cut. I think bolt is probably the weakest card. Let's cut a Selfless Spirit and 2 bolts. We'll try it like that. Let me know down below what you guys think of that. And let's go ahead and jump right into the game. Going right into game 2, too. Game 2 as well. Sometimes I speak, sometimes I don't. I would like to play first. Another slow hand. Yeah, I think we gotta try it. I mean, we got good value if we can get this Blade Splicer to live. Sacred Foundry tapped. Pass turn. This deck is lacking 1-drops. It's got 4 Aether Vial, 4 Bolt, and 4 Path, which I think is the biggest problem. But aside from that, I think this deck's actually not too bad. It's one of my... it's fun because it's not your cookie cutter taxes list. Cracks their Scalding Tarn. Tapped, so we don't have to worry about a Spell Snare. That's fine. Tapped Sacred Foundry, sure. Another Restoration Angel. Actually, I wouldn't mind drawing a land now. So we're going to go Blade Splicer. Because if they kill our token, we can just blink our Blade Splicer. But if they kill our Blade Splicer, we still have a 3/3 dude. So they kill the token, that's fine. That's a good draw. Untapped Sacred Foundry. Attack for 1. So now we can either Restoration... Actually, I think we'll just Restoration Angel end step. Helix. That's fine. I actually think my opponent misplayed here. Me playing the... Restoration Angel there. Oh, my opponent actually just scoops it up. Interesting. I think they realized their misplay. That's a logical response to realizing your misplay. Let's double check our main deck to make sure we don't have anything dealing with the graveyard. I always do that. I'll bring in like Rest in Pieces and realize I have graveyard stuff still in my deck. But I don't think we'll do, so we'll go ahead and jump right into game 3, I hope. Yep, here we go. Well, Pre-Science, this would be a deserved win in my opinion. You beat me last time when I was playing Blue-White Eldrazi in Texas, so I should maybe be able to win this game. Maybe. Opponent keeps their 6. Put a card on top. Okay. Serum Vision, so they're going to draw it anyways. Really surprised that deck plays Spire Bluff Canal, but I guess everybody's playing fast lands now. Inspiring Vantage, pass turn. That way so we can keep up our Bolt for their 2-drop that they probably don't have. Oh, have a land. There we go. Well, let's actually just cast our Thalia here. That way, so if they bolt our Thalia, which they can't do, next turn we can Leonin Arbiter Ghost Quarter them. Sometimes that's a nail in the coffin you need. Sometimes that just beats people. Sacred Foundry. Tapped. Okay. So it has to be a bolt or a path. So we're going to go to combat first. Attack for 2. They take it. So I could play my Blade Splicer here. They have Logic Knot up. So we'll actually lead on Ghost Quarter. Cast Leonin Arbiter. Actually, Logic Knot doesn't even do anything. So it just has to be a removal spell? gonna bolt. Yep. That's fine. I'm glad I didn't play the Leona Arbiter now. They could have caught me. I would like Ghost Quarter their land, bolt my Leona Arbiter in response, and then I'm down a land basically. That's why I took the less aggressive approach there. They have really good mana for mulling to 5 or 6, but I guess that's what happens when you play Serum Visions in your deck. Maybe I actually don't even have the chance to play Leonin Arbiter this game. Well, maybe. We're gonna go straight to combat, attack with the homies. Snapcaster. That's fine. If you're gonna bolt the token, bolt your Snapcaster. I actually should have let them target with their bolt first. That's a bit of a misplay. That's fine. They only have 3 cards left in their hand. Let's go untapped Sacred Foundry. Is it Arbiter or Flicker Wisp? Probably Arbiter. I think this will be the turn. If they don't have a path. They F6'd. They F6'd. So we strip mine their Celestial Colonnade. Pass turn. Still have Cryptic mana. We got Electrolyze. One damage to Blaze Splice or 1 damage to me. Aether Vial, not a great draw here. I don't think we're going to be playing that for the rest of the game. Attack the opponent for 2. We got a Bolt too. That's fine. I'm getting to the point, opponent, where you're running out of cards and I still have some gas. Play our Blade Splicer, get a token. There's another land. Untapped Steam Vents. Interesting. So they probably have Snapcaster Electrolyze? Oh, if we had our 4th land. If we had our 4th land. Well, I don't really feel like I should be playing my Flicker Wisp and a bunch of open mana. So we'll lead on Selfless Spirit. Cryptic. Cryptic, bounce the token, that's fine. I mean, not really fine, but annoying. Let's attack for 1. If that was if we had 4 lands there, the Restoration Angel would have been a very good draw. But if they kill our Blade Splicer now, which they do because they're smart, because I don't have mana open. Always yield, add a counter, something good. Ooh. Oh, that's a piece of candy. Well, let's just go ahead and cast the Flicker Wisp. Blink our Inspiring Vantage. This is the one problem that I've noticed the Hatebear Taxes decks have problems with is if you actually can Ghost Quarter your opponent, you're most likely land flooding or you're land short. At least every time I've had the chance to do it. Unless like your opponent keeps a greedy hand and you catch them. But I'd say about 75% of the time it actually hurts you more. Not necessarily hurts, but makes it more awkward for you. Now I just got to try to get to turn 4 where my opponent doesn't have a bunch of mana up. Or not turn 4, 4 mana. Counter. There's our plane, so we could play our Restoration Angel here, but they have a bunch of mana. I think Pio wins us the game if we can get it, so I think we're just going to pass. I might wait for them to cast something and then play it. But if that's like a Cryptic in their hand, we lose the game most likely. Attacks with their Snap, we got a 13. It's a land, so it actually might be a land in their hand. Take up Aether Vial. Okay, so we're just rolling mono Aether Vial, or mono Restoration Angel. This time we'll probably flash it in. Probably Pump Fake with Aether Vial. Pump Fake. Just to see what they have. Nothing. Is it just like a lightning bolt, maybe? Might actually just be like a bolt. Helix? Yeah, it's fine. Take up Aether Vial. Of course, now we draw the 2-drop. Well, let's go ahead and pass turn. Waiting for our opponent to tap out. Let's go ahead and activate Aether Vial. Put in Pia. I don't feel like running my Restoration Angel out here. I don't think that's right. It's a Blade Splicer. We're going to go to combat. Attack with everything. Play Thalia? Logic not it? Counter unless I pay 3. That's fine. They have no cards in hand? I'm debating doing it now. But if they draw a Wrath, that's what I'm afraid of. Oh, that's fine. Lightning Helix, and I'm assuming they're going to scoop it up here. Yep, and I win the game. I would like to remind you guys to smash that thumbs up button if you guys like what you see and want to see more. Helps me out, helps you out, helps everybody out, allows me to create more content like this on a daily basis. Also, remember to comment down below with any deck suggestions, play suggestions, anything like that, sideboard suggestions even. Also, remember to follow me on Twitter and like my Facebook page. Both links will be in the description below. Also, you can email me if you guys just want to talk to me about anything and everything. That link will also be in the description below. Also, if you guys like this content, there is probably more content on the channel that you would like, so go ahead and just check it out. I would really appreciate it. Watch my older videos. You know, my quality has drastically improved, so there is that. Remember to subscribe to this channel so you can see more awesome content like this on a daily basis, and I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.